Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastic. And today we got another subscription box. This one comes to us from Barrel and Blade. But before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're ringing the notification bell so you do get notified when I upload new content. And yes, friends, let's do it. Okay, so we got Barrel and Blade. I will have a link to them down in the description box of this video if you want to go check them out. They have two levels of boxes that you can subscribe to. A level 1 box, which is $49.99 a month, and a level 2 box, which is $99.99 a month. But before we get into it, we are going to, since this is a Barrel and Blade box, we're going to use a really good blade to open this. And this is a Essie knife. This is the Essie PR4. This is a woods, let's just call it a woods knife. It has a really good history, a really good story of how this knife actually ended up getting made. If you're interested, I would definitely YouTube it, and you can probably find the story very easy. It's on Essie's website as well if you go to the PR4 knife. But this is a, let's see, I got the stats here, 8.9 inch overall. The blade's 4.19. The cutting edge is 4 inches even. The blade thickness is 125 thousandths. This is going to be 1095 carbon on a spear point and has a tumbled black oxide blade finish. Weighs 6.3 ounces and comes with this cool, just a really, really basic kind of sheath, leather sheath that has just a big belt loop on it. But this, to me, for a woods knife, for just a general utility, sort of a companion knife to a hatchet or an axe, this is an awesome knife. So if you are so interested to check out Essie knives, those of you that are, that know about knives, about Essie, because they make really awesome knives, and I am very happy to have the PR4 in my collection of knives. And oh, another thing I forgot to mention is the scales. The texturing, the unique texturing on the scales is not unique to Essie knives. There is another knife manufacturer, or actually there's probably more than a couple that do this kind of interesting texturing here, and it feels so comfortable in your hand. Like you would think it wouldn't feel comfortable, but it does. So if you've never tried a knife with these types of scales, I would definitely suggest that you give it a shot because they're really, really good. Okay. So before we open it, let's go to my unboxing apple juice, and cheers. Ah, yes. That hit the spot. All right, so let's see what we got from Barrel and Blade. Take a look at the card that they give you, which I do appreciate, having a card that tells me what it is and what the somewhat in, I'm not going to say fictional prices, but sometimes they're in reality, but they do give you a breakdown of the level 1 and level 2 box. And it says bug out cooking. It says this month we feature some excellent items to help you survive and thrive in a bug out scenario. All right, there you go. They're gonna help us do some bug out cooking. So let's see what we got. We got some Camp Mix Original Spice Mix. Let's see, what does it say? Original Camp Mix. It's a unique and wonderful all-in-one seasoning mixture that will provide your meals with great taste. Okay, it's spices, so I certainly would hope so, but it has a blend of garlic, onion, black pepper, salt, celery salt, and white pepper. You know what? That's a pretty good, this is a very good blend. Garlic, onion, black pepper, salt, celery salt, and white pepper. Man, hey, that hits the spot right there. That would be literally everything that I would carry out to my grill almost. Yeah, all right. So we got Camp Mix. This is 4.1 ounces, 116 grams. Yeah, love it. I'll drink to that. Okay, let's see. We got an Outdoor Edge flipping saw. I'm not making that up. This is a flipping saw, y'all. Up here. Flipping saw. Of course, man. It's a flipping saw. I mean, come on. It's got that really cool, that like, what am I trying to say here? It's got like a really, really aggressive blade pattern. Let's see. On the serrations, you know. Let's see. The handle is aircraft 6061 T6 aluminum with rubberized coating. But what's the blade? Is a chrome coated manganese 65. Okay. That I think they took some Liberty trickery there with the what kind of metal that is, but it's okay. I mean, it tells you what it is. So yeah, and it actually has a little carrying case, and it's not that big, so it's not. Well, I don't know. I would say this is probably as big as my other two handsaws that I have. You know, when it would fold out. Yeah. All right. So this is cool. Outdoor Edge. Don't really have anything from the company Outdoor Edge, but I do now. So again, I will get that brand exposure. Love it. Love it. A Chow Pal. Mealtime Multitool. Now these things, if you guys don't have any experience with these camp utensil sets, these things are awesome. I already have one, but I will say, looking at this one, like mine has the knife that folds out of the spoon, and then the fork, what it does, it fits onto here, and let's see. And here's actually what it looks like when you put both the tools together. So, and then they give you a little drawstring bag that it fits in if you want to pause that and read it. But one thing I will say that mine does not have, mine doesn't have the bottle opener or the can opener right here. So, yeah, already this one is actually better. And mine doesn't have the little holes here, the little holes right here for the wrench. Like mine does not have that. So already this one is better than the one that I have. So yeah, this is much appreciated. And what now? This is a flat head screwdriver. What? All right. Well, apparently on the blade here, somewhere on this pivot here, there's a flathead screwdriver. Well, I guess you can see it there when it's closed all the way up at the top. Right there, it's a flathead screwdriver. These things are really awesome. So if you don't have one of these in your camp set, I don't know what you're doing, because these things are cool. They just, you know, you lock the fork and the spoon together. You just can't go wrong. Love it. Love it. Okay, we got some UCO Sweet Fire Strikeable Fire Starter. Okay, let's open these up and check out and see what they look like. Because I have a bunch of UCO stuff, but I don't have this particular item. So these are like little wedges. Hopefully that'll come in. They're just little, they're just little wedges that you can strike. Oh, well, yeah. There's actually a strike pad on the side of the box. So you can just strike them and throw them up under some tinder, and there you go. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in here. And there's another 4, so you got 8 of these things. And I don't know what, let's see, does it say what this material, and they give you a strike pad. Let's see what it says on the back. Boy, that's some small writing though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read that. Made from renewable biofuel. It says it burns for 7 minutes. Okay, burns for 7 minutes. If you can't get a fire started in 7 minutes with something, you need to rethink your fire making strategy. And since this is barrel and blade, we do get a blade, and it's a Mora. Spoiler alert. Now we can find out sooner or later anyway. All right, so we have a Mora patch, and that is a first aid one. Let's see. So we got a first aid patch. I don't know how the Dagger Cat is going to feel about first aid. I don't think the Dagger Cat is really too much worried about some first aid. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the first aid, we'll put it right there where Dagger Cat can get offended. And I'll drink to that. Okay, so barrel and blade. They give you a blade, and ours is a Mora. And if you don't know about Moras, then you don't know about just good little bushcraft knives. These are like a staple in the camping, hiking community, outdoor. Let's just scratch all that and say outdoor community. Everybody knows about Moras, and they're really, really good, solid steel knives, and they're not that expensive. They're made in Sweden, and they're really awesome knives. I don't know what else to say. If you don't know about a Mora, I'm not going to be able to convince you. You just need to go get you a Mora and take it out with you and use it. The sheath here, the holder is plastic. It does have a little belt clip right there, retention, and it does have a wheat pole in the bottom, so she won't fill up with water and get water jammed on you. So yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, I love it. I've got, I think I've got like 3 Mora knives already. So, but having another one, definitely not a bad thing. I'll drink to that. Okay, next item is, what is the, oh, wait a minute. Is this one of those slingshots? It is. Oh, cool. This is another slingshot. What box was it? Oh, man, I get so many of these boxes, I can't ever remember what box I get what. But in another subscription, I don't think it was Barrel and Blade. I got a slingshot, if you want to call it a slingshot, like this from, but it was bigger. It wasn't this compact. Like it was, I think it was probably about yay big around compared to this guy. And yeah, you just do that and put your ammo, and they give you a whole bag of ammo. And these are what, 5/16? So you got a whole 100 count of 5/16 ammunition, and they give you another shooter here that's blue, and this one's black. So I don't know, is there a difference? Is there supposed to be a difference between the blue one? Like, does it give you more oomph? The blue one? Maybe? What does it say? Boy, that's a lot of writing. Boy, that's a lot of small writing. Alright, I'm not going to bore you. But these things, they're called pocket shots. And they're basically just super ultra portable little slingshots that you can use to take out small game, or irritate friends that you don't like. Whatever your imagination can come up with, you can go out and shoot cans with it, whatever. So, and it has this cool little carrying, cool little carrying case. Look at that, and it's even got a little carabiner on it. Or there you go. Check it out. Awesome, cool, and everything fits in it. So you have ammo, and you have a spare shooter and everything. So there you go. All right. So we got something from Rothco, a 5-piece mess kit that is aluminum. So we'll go ahead and use the Essie knife to open this. Give the Mora knife. I'm sorry, the Mora knife. Man, I messed that one all up, and there ain't no second takes, man. This is a one-take job. Alright, so what we got here? Okay, it's made with quality aluminum and plastique. It is conveniently stores inside one piece. It has a frying pan with a handle, a saucepan, a lid, a plate, and a plastic cup. And as you can tell, it is all in here in one piece. And do I have to unscrew this thing to get it out? I think I do. Alright, let's get all the paper off this thing. And boys, this is going to be one of the things that I'm not going to be able to figure out how to get all this stuff back in here when I take it apart. Probably. I will say all signs point to yes. But I tell you what, stuff really looks good. Too bad the first time you put fire to it, it's not going to look like that, after you put fire on it. So you better enjoy it while it looks all shiny and pretty, because once you put the fire on it, it's gonna take all that nice pretty color out of it. But as promised, we have a frying pan. I would say a frying pan, a saucepan. Okay. Oh, this one's got a handle. Awesome. There you go. So would you guys say this? I say this would be a frying pan, a saucepan. They look the same. And they, well, of course, this one's bigger because this is the one all the other pans fit inside. But anyway, nonetheless. Oh, wait a minute. Or this one's meant to have the handle. So you can put this back on with the little screw, and you can have a handle. Okay, so this is going to be the frying pan. This is the frying pan. Never mind, we figured it out. This is the frying pan. This is the saucepan. And it fits back in there like that. And then this is going to be, what is this? Frying pan, or maybe this is the saucepan. Maybe this is your plate. Okay, this is your plate. This is your saucepan. And they give you a, of course, made in CHINA little cup. So there's your little cup. And the cup fits perfectly back in there. And then you put your lid on it. And then you just, let's see, clip that like that. And then do that. Put the little bolt back in there. And then put the wing nut back on it, and you are ready to rock and roll. I will say this: it's a really cool little kit, but it's very thin. Like the aluminum here is very, very thin. So it's good for weight for all you hikers and backpackers. It's very light. Does it say how much it weighs? Boy, they give me no information. No, it does not tell me anywhere how much it weighs, but it's very light. Just take my word for it. It's very light. But it's very thin. But anyway, Rothco 5-piece mess kit made out of aluminum. Last item is going to be a UCO mini flat pack grill and fire pit. This thing looks super cool. I will say this thing looks really cool. I'll give you guys a shot of the back there of the box. Hopefully all that will come into focus if you want to pause that and give it a look-see. But yeah, it looks really good. This thing will definitely get some use. All right. It even comes with a carrying bag and everything. Comes with everything that you need. All right, we got some instructions that shouldn't be that complicated. There you go. They give you a little instruction sheet. Give you a really cool heavy denimed feel bag with a little logo on it. I don't know what is this? Illuminators of the Pacific Northwest. Okay, UCO gear. Okay, so we have our grill deck that for some reason this bag is adhering to really, really well. Oh, they taped it. Now, why would you do that? Man, you know I'm trying to do an unboxing here. Why would you make it more complicated than it has to be? Okay, so we got stuff that I'm dropping everywhere. All right. So this thing is going to be our bottom, so it just folds out like so. And let's see. And these two things make our legs, right? What do we do to keep them? Do we cross them? Do we cross the streams here? Let's see. Yes, it says we do cross them. Like that. Then she sits like that. Boy, it does not get no simpler than that. Even somebody like me can do it. Let's see. Does it sit inside? Yes, it does sit inside. Boy, that's going to be hard to get that to sit in there, though. Are you sure? Are you sure, UCO, that you really want that to sit in there? Because man, that's kind of a tight fit, buddy. Where does this go? Where does this go? Man. All right. Let's see here. They're telling me, they swear that this thing fits in here. But man, these, you see this? You guys see this, right? You see? Well, can you see? I don't know if that glare is going to be too bad, but this thing is way wider than this thing is. I'm going to say that it fits like this. I'm going to say it fits just like that. Oh, that's what it says it does. I'm not going to edit that out. I'm going to leave it in there because I'm a trooper like that. And there you go. That is awesome. That's an awesome little grill. Look at that. Perfect. I'm still kind of curious of what this is. Where does this go? Because it's not showing that anywhere on the instructions, because literally it's only 3 pieces. Anyway, that's it. That's cool. I like that. This is awesome. This thing right here is really neat. Yeah, this little thing here is really cool. Check that out. You just do that, put them in your little bag. Okay, so let's go to the card and see what the damage is. This is going to be the level 2 box, so we are looking at $100 that we paid for this box. And I'm going to tell you, just looking at it, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't know how you guys feel about it. You should be happy for me. This month, this was a good box. Okay, so if you were to purchase the $50 level 1 box, you would have got the grill. You would have got the grill for $50. So score. If you just ordered the level 1 box, you would have got the grill fire pit for $50. You would have got the Mora. Like I said, I told you guys these things were not that expensive. $13 for the Mora. Yep, that's about right. Them things are cheap, and boy, that's a good knife. So if you're in the market for a good little knife like that, get you a Mora. You should have one. The Sweet Fire Strikeable. Okay, that's our fire making, $4.50. So far, this is what you're getting in the level 1 box. We got the Rothko 5-piece mess kit. You would have got the 5-piece mess kit. Let's see. You guys are going to be able to see all this. Okay. They got that for $20. Okay. And you would have got the seasoning mix, which I will say, this is a really good, easy seasoning mix. $4. These prices are about where they need to be. And you would have got, for $4, you would have got the first aid patch. That would have been in your $50 box, guys. You got your money's worth. And if you're buying this type of box for $50, you got a blade, you got cook set, you got seasoning, you got something to put the food in, and you got something to start the fire with. You literally got everything you need here to cook for $50. Plus you got a first aid patch in case something goes wrong and you tump the grill over. You can throw it at somebody in distress. Okay, now let's move over to the level 2 box. Let's see. Okay, we would have added the outdoor edge, this flipping saw here. We added the flipping saw for $30. Yes. Yes, these saws can get up there around that $30, $40 price range. So yeah, okay, I'll agree with that. Okay, the Chow Pal utensil set. $22. I can see it. I can see $22. I can see it. Okay, and the pocket shot. Pocket shot, plus carry case, plus pro pouch, plus 5/16 ammo, $30. If I had to disagree with one price, just had to, like someone told me, hey, which price do you disagree with? This for $30 is the only thing that I would say, man, that maybe is a little high, but not much. So yeah, all right, guys. So that's everything that was in this box from Barrel and Blade. This is Operation 62, Bug Out Cooking. So what do you guys think? Do you think this was a good box? I think it was an awesome box. Thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about any of this stuff. Any comments? I'm going to polish my apple juice off. And let me know. I will put a subscription button here. I'll put a next video over here. Let me know what you guys think about the SE knives. PR4. Love it. Do it. And let me know what you think about the good old Moras. If you've got a really cool story about an SE knife or a Mora knife, I would love to read it. in the comment section down below. I appreciate all of you. Please subscribe to the channel and share it out to any friends that would like this type of content, or, you know, whatever. Just help the brother out, man. I'll see you next time. Peace.